I think today we're going to do building in public in an elevator. I think today we're going to do building in public in an elevator. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get out. Today's building in public should be, if we get the chance to talk about some stuff, would be updates. You ready? Let's go. So I think one of the most important things we can talk about today in building in public is how do you actually scale? What is the marketing? What is the plan? Do you even have what people like to call a strategy? See, because at the end, you need to know who you're going to target, how you're going to target them, and how much content are you going to create. For me, I made a decision. I'm not sure if it's a good decision or a bad decision, but here goes. I want to see if I can create 1,000 pieces of content. Wait, what I mean is not necessarily 1,000 pieces of content. I'm not Alex Hormozi for $4 million, but rather duplicate enough so I have 1,000 posts going live in one single month. And no, it hasn't been easy. To be honest, I've been struggling with a lot of these things for the past 2 months. I've created a lot of content, yet it doesn't really meet the standard of what I hoped. Not necessarily in quality, but the whole structure and the timeline. How are you going to even plan 1,000 pieces of content to be uploaded? So I thought I'll take you through what I have created, what I'm thinking about doing, what I have, how is it going to look like. You want to go to the computer and I'll show you everything? Let's go. I think it'd be easier. Yeah, let's go.
The concept I'm going with is pretty straightforward. I picked 4 content topics. I'm going to talk about building in public, which I do on my newsletter, my Mondays on YouTube, and I'm going to start doing that a little bit in the blog post. Branding, which is about the business catcher, marketing, sales. Simple. Sales goes for the fuck the slides, a lot of the talk, the workshops, the discovery call, and all the other things. And going from there, we're going to look at the content schedule. So I have Sundays and Wednesdays, I'm going to do the main pillar. These are the blog posts, duplicate them to Medium, main pillar podcast on Tuesday. Yoad and I have recorded, plus I have some guests. The main pillar for the story letter is Saturdays. And then Monday and Thursdays, I'm doing these YouTubes, which are the main pillar content. Now, I want to see if I can create 1,000 pieces of content, but let's start with something simple. So daily shorts, I've already created. I have 15, so I'm going to do 3 a week and adding 1 a day about different topics, again, based on the content pillars. So Instagram Reels, LinkedIn, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, and TikTok. If you then look at the frequency, I don't think I can reach 4 shorts per day at the moment, but if I can, that will bring me to 720. Together with everything else, I'll be over 1,000. But let's start. Take it easy. And the plan is to reach 1 short a day that goes on all these platforms. I'll be in a few hundreds. Let's see if we can enjoy it, if it takes us to the next level. I'm going to break down the story letter into different posts. So that means that every 4 pieces I have on the newsletter become different types of content. Again, they will go to the blog post, they will go to Medium, they will go to every platform as an explainer. So that already creates hundreds of pieces. As for my LinkedIn, I don't know if you've seen, but I've started this challenge almost a month ago of coffee cups. I know, hear me out. It's fun. I'm loving this idea. So, you know how on LinkedIn it says see more and you want them to click see more? I said, what if they don't need to click see more? Because it's opposite than everyone else. And the idea is this. What I'm doing is the last line will always be, that's it, have a nice day. So I'm left with 2 lines. And the question is, what can you do with 2 lines? What can you teach, educate, entertain, make people do a thought-provoking thing with 2 lines? And the first time I had this idea, I sat down. It took me maybe an hour. And I wrote 20 different posts. And then grammar, spell check, done. uploaded, time them, so you schedule. My concept is that this will be the baseline, 30 posts a month. Coffee cups. I don't know if you guys know, I have millions of coffee cup images. I started this about 10 years ago. Every single day when I have my cappuccino, my latte, whatever, my flat white, I'll take a picture. And started, I think, in 2014. So I'll never run out of images. And I still do it every single day. Now duplicate this. So 35 different platforms, you're at 180, right? 106 platforms, 180. Then the next thing will be to do another daily schedule. I'm going to announce the Monday and Thursday YouTubes. I'm going to announce the Tuesday podcast live. I'm going to announce the story letter on Saturday, and so on and so forth. I'm going to have some type of polls. I started this. It's going okay. Not bad. About 20 votes. Nothing major. So you announce a poll, and then the following week you announce the results and stuff like that. Then you cross platform. So you do a poll on Twitter, and then you do a poll on LinkedIn, and you cross-platform the results on different things. If it's really relevant from the story letter, if it's relevant from LinkedIn, you do it in another. So I might have, should you write long form newsletters, was I think the last one I did, and I can talk about the results on the story letter. I can write a blog post on my website, then duplicate to Medium. Are you guys starting to follow? These things mean that every time you touch one contact point, you can do it at least twice, if not 3 or 5 times. I'm not even starting to talk to you about what happens when you start to implement all these things over and over. And you can always repeat. Most people don't even see them, so don't worry about it. Moving forward, this will mean that I have roughly 90 posts on LinkedIn. I think by the end of March, I'll be on track to do 90 a month. I think it's awesome. Then if you duplicate everything, we're at around 300 posts just from this. So together with the shorts and other stuff, and I have so much content to cut. That's unbelievable. I have, I don't know, probably hundreds of hours of me doing events, keynotes, podcasts, interviews, and so on. So that'll be epic. I think it's time to start thinking about working with an editor. That will also take time, but I've started to kind of like structure everything. As for the shorts, I doubt if we can reach 720, but let's have fun. Guys, as always, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Do me this kind favor. If you are working on your marketing plan, please leave a comment or let me know. Tell me a little bit about what you think. What would you do differently? And so on. I will try and share everything as transparently as possible. Next week, I'll start updating the numbers, maybe on the story letter. I'll leave a link to sign up. Let's go. Maybe we can get to 600 soon. And mainly, it's about me having fun writing, me having fun recording, and so on. If you are doing your marketing plan, try and find something that makes you happy, makes you laugh. It doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be helpful for someone else.
And this, my friend, is how you create a marketing plan. I'll see you on the other side.